Well, hello everyone, what is going on? It is TheAlmightyGeoff, and we are here with episode 14 of Assassin's Creed 3. In the previous episode, we picked up a couple more viewpoints in Boston, as well as the delivery request and a courier hand-in before returning to the homestead, where we picked up the final trinket around here, and then returned to Achilles. We discussed the events in Boston. We were rewarded with our hidden blades. We saved... I think it was Terry, alongside Godfrey, and they moved on to the homestead as the lumberers, and then we saved Lance the woodworker, and yeah, so then we went down and we met Captain Faulkner and gave him the materials to repair the Aquila, which we're about to go and check out in a second. Returned to Achilles, went through the whole trading shebang, and then spoke to Catherine and Diana, who are the wives of Terry and Godfrey. Okay, so this episode is mostly going to be the naval thing, the naval activities, I believe. I want to get working on that, so then that also reduces the risk for trading routes and also builds us up a nice bit of money too. So let us start the final memory in sequence 5, which is the hard way. So let's fire it up. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, now we need to head out here. The Aquila must be equipped with a cannon at Martha's Vineyard. Officers must also be hired to command the new guns. Do you want to start this naval mission? Yes, I do.
Come aboard and feast your eyes, boy. No, not the left foot. Never the left foot. Horrible look. Step with your right foot first.
She is solid?
Aye. Weatherly and sleek. She'll fetch 12 knots in a stiff gale. Ne'er a ship from here to Singapore can outrun her on her best day. What do you say we take her out? Show you what she can do firsthand.
Where would we go?
As it happens, she still needs guns and the officers to command them. We'll launch straight away. Don't worry, lad. I'll make sure you sprout good sea legs. Haul in the mainsail! Get up the rigging! Hand over fist! Come on, men! Let's get her out where she needs to be!
Okay. Very good. So obviously this isn't as advanced as it is in Black Flag or Rogue, but it's a decent start. Not sure if I was into another cutscene here. Okay.
Come on, lad. No time like the present.
I'm here. I'm coming.
That's a beauty tap.
Come here, ass Faulkner.
Come on. She won't bite.
Alright. We got the wheel.
You're connected.
Half sail!
Ah! The Aquila flies again. Do you feel it, lad? Set a course for Martha's Vineyard. We'll find our guns and officers there. She's a nimble vessel, but the faster she goes, the more cumbersome she grows. And the firmer your hand needs to be. Enjoy this stretch of open water before we come upon those shallows. Call for full sail if you like.
Yeah, so obviously
I want everything!
full sails would mean you go faster but we're harder to control. So you just got to kind of maintain that when you're in combat or in harsh
Wind
weather
looks to be
conditions.
shifting. Stay alert, Connor. Gusty winds can be difficult to manage.
Can be manageable, but if you're in tight spaces, then it's best to go into low sail,
Ease her off.
so then you
All
can
in
control it
to
better.
half
But
sail.
just follow the tutorial at the moment. As you can see in the minimap on the bottom left corner, and the green bar represents the wind direction. So if it's facing to the right, obviously it's going to try and push you to the right. But there you go. See, it's back in our direction, kind of. Green means it's like manageable. It'll change. I think it changes colours
Now,
if it gets
take
more
us through
severe.
these shallows. Careful not to run up on them. The sandbars will slow us down, but the rocks will put a hole through a hull. And if you want to make a quick tack, call for half sail. She's more maneuverable then.
Right, thank you, Faulkner. Alright, so of course we don't want to take any damage whatsoever. Else we will fail to check
Stay off the shoals, Connor!
Fall into half sail!
We need to ease
Optional.
off half sail!
So just ease it up around here.
Mind those other vessels! Hold your tack to keep your right of way!
Alright.
Full sail!
Bend them all, full sail!
Alright, I think we're okay here. We've made our way around the other ships. So it's just rocks we need to be careful of now. Because we can't actually shoot anything yet because we've not got the cannons, which is where we're actually heading. We're going to Martha's Vineyard so we can actually get those equipped and the officers to use them. So at the moment it's just the sailing. The actual combat related naval missions can be really tricky sometimes.
Rogue wind!
Hey,
Haul in to half sail!
hang a bell.
I want everything!
Unfurl everything, full sail!
Full sail. Full sail. Alright, I think we're good here. Tally ho. Right, we need to make a left.
Cottages! We're close!
Okie dokie.
Ease her off!
Oh,
Half sail!
don't go into the back of that boat. That would be a bad idea. Where are you going? Are you going left or right or forward
No
or backwards?
sail!
Full stop!
No sail now, double time!
There we go.
Oh, hello, Miss Mandy. You're looking every bit as ravishing as I remember.
After all these years, you sail all the way to the vineyard to pay me compliments?
We are looking for David and Richard Clutterbuck.
Nice to see you, too.
Robert Faulkner. Where the hell you been?
Sorry for leaving like I did, lads, but where I was going, no one could know. You two working much?
No. Between contracts at the moment.
Well, we're looking for gunnery officers. What would you two say to working with me again?
We'd be for getting into a few more scraps.
Good show. The Aquila is a fine vessel. We're fitting all the guns as we speak.
Looks like your friend's about to catch a beating.
Where is Charles Lee?
I don't much care for your tone, boy.
Hey, you don't want to be doing that, Biddle.
Bobby Faulkner turned to wet nursing. It's good you finally realize you're a shite sailor.
Whoa, 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 not in here, gentlemen. Better still, not at all. Bobby, take your friends and get out!
Let's go, boys. Our guns ought to be ready. Come on.
Yep, okay, so we've completed our first optional. Now, of course, that was Benjamin Church and another Templar, Nicholas Biddle, who is who we end up taking out through the naval campaign. So, yeah, bit of a rivalry with
Checking the aft sheets!
Faulkner.
Roll out half sail!
Take it to half sail! What the bloody hell was that about?
The older man is a Templar. Who was he with?
A Templar? The young buck was Nicholas Biddle. Nobody. Sails before the mast. Midshipman for the Crown.
Are the guns ready?
Aye, but we won't jump in over our heads. We'll find a suitable target and show you how they work. We've fitted her with a modest amount of guns to start, but rest assured there's ample room to add more should you feel the need.
Yeah, so once we've done this mission, you can actually purchase your own upgrades for the Aquila. We'll be getting them all eventually, because obviously it's required
Looks
for
like a
100%
British
anyway.
frigate
But
with half seas over. Should do nicely for
They
a
are
spotted
quite
target
pricey.
practice. Bring around broadside, and when all guns are on target, call fire.
alright.
Ready out to fire!
Alright.
Send it to the sea! Reload those
Well
ladies!
done, boy. Now, aim all guns at her bow and do as much damage as possible.
Yep.
Some old powder in there!
Good. Now give the swivel guns a turn. More precise. Hit those old powder barrels and light up the sky.
Yeah, so these, when you're dealing with certain bigger ships, once this is exposed, it can just take it out right there and then. You explode the powder barrels. So it's good to aim for those with the swivel if you get the opportunity.
You are a fast learner.
Provided something interests me.
Ah, getting a taste for the open sea, are we? We'll make a jack tar out of you yet. Now we should be getting back. The old man is like to have my hide for keeping you out so long.
Alright. We're going home. Back to see Achilles. So yeah, there are quite a lot of naval missions to be done. We won't be doing them all at once, of course. We will divide them up over time. Uh-oh.
Gunboats are about!
Why is he shooting at us?
These six the bastards!
Destroying property of the crown, disturbing the king's peace, take your pick.
What do we do?
Naught else but to fight back. Take the bastard.
For the Aquila! Use the swivels on him, Captain!
Fire swivel, take cover!
Alright. So we need to be careful here.
Brace!
So we need to obviously keep them around enough so that we can do successful braces, but
Cover!
obviously, and use the swivel gun to destroy them. I pressed. Oh my god! Pressed A, not A. X.
Down!
Oh my god! Come on!
Take cover! All hands down!
It's not gonna give me this.
Cover!
Come on! I'm bracing.
Brace!
What am I doing wrong? Oh, there we go.
On my mark!
Fire!
There we go. That's all the optionals filled.
Down! Down!
And this is a schooner rather than a gunboat. So these do a little bit more damage.
Half sail! Half sail!
As you can see, we're just kind of swinging around them.
Damage report, officer!
We've lost a section!
So we're going to go down to half sail. Oh my god!
Let fly!
There we go. Eek. Took a bit of damage there.
English frigate!
Oh, you
BB
gotta be kidding.
Twattle's another one.
Yeah, you gotta be
Where the
kidding me.
bloody hell did she come from? All hands down! Fire!
This isn't ideal.
Fire front!
As the frigate is bigger, obviously it'll move a bit slower than us.
Take cover!
Okay, good.
Fire front!
Hey, what's... Let's see. Come on, turn. This could go either way. Yeah, they can take a fair punch, frigates. Yes, we got him. Gotcha, bitch.
Carry on, sailor. Not bad for your first voyage, eh, boy? Back on the rail! Now we best be getting back, or the old man'll have my guts for garters.
And there we go. That's it. That was actually quite longer than I expected. It's 15 minutes. Oh, over 15 minutes. And there we go. That's the end of the handway, and that should be, this time, the end of Sequence 5. Which actually, we might not even be doing the frontier stuff, not frontier, naval stuff today, because I believe it boots us out the Animus. And we go on our first run with Desmond. Oh, never mind.
I got 'em! All of 'em! You get what I need, and I'll give 'em to you. Simple. You got a ship. Could find 'em all to boot.
Who is that man?
Him? Some old salt always on about letters he's got from Captain Kidd. Nonsense, really, but he doesn't hurt no one, so I'll leave him be. Talk to him if you fancy, but be warned he'll chew your ear off. Anyway, the Aquila's here for you. If you should get a pang for the open sea, we'll be waiting. Now, I implore you to head up the hill before the old man comes out of retirement just for me.
3 weeks, and not even a goodbye before you left.
Sorry.
Well, what are you waiting for? Put them on. Once upon a time, we had a ceremony on such occasions. But I don't think either of us are really the type for that. You've your tools and training, your targets and goals. And now you have your title. Welcome to the Brotherhood, Connor.
And there we go. Now Sequence 5 is completed. And we've got our cool assassin gear, which is very good. Means we don't have to wear that bloody whatever that suit was.
Welcome back, Desmond. You'll be happy to hear there's actually good news for once.
Yeah?
I've managed to locate a power source, and it's relatively close by. Up for a trip to Manhattan?
Is it safe to leave? Abstergo's gotta be looking for us.
Obviously it's not safe. Can't exactly sit around here hoping to get lucky, though, can we? We need that power source. Besides, I'm sure you can cook up some way to hide our movements.
Maybe. The Templars have access to all kinds of satellites and camera systems. We'll need to find a way to mask our digital signature. I can probably camouflage the van, too. But there's not much I can do for us.
That's an easy one.
Alright, there we go. We're on our first mission out with Desmond. I think there are 3 of these in total.
Utility companies have assured the public that they're completely prepared for the upcoming solar maximum. Disruptions to service are expected to be minimal.
If only they knew.
What's this?
A remote-operated camera. It'll provide us with a feed while you're on mission. This will let us talk to each other.
We're almost there, so listen up. The artifact is in an office penthouse in Lower Manhattan. At this time of night, direct infiltration is going to get you noticed. I think we're better off having you drop in from above.
What do you mean, above?
Can you hear me? Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Yep, read you just fine. Now why don't you power up the camera? I've got pictures. Running diagnostics. Perfect. I've got a nice, strong signal. Just a heads up, there's no elevator access from here on out. You'll have to get up there the old-fashioned way.
Okay, now we're now we can get this mission done. So I think there are 3 of these in total in terms of levels with Desmond, where we go about collecting the power cells for the, you know, the vault, whatever it is. Obviously this is the first, and they unlock after certain sequences, but then they give you the option of actually placing the power cell in, which we will be doing. Obviously, as you know, I thought I had it before, which is why I went through the actual...
Still, it's a lovely view.
Seriously, Sean? Fuck you.
But yeah, so we've seen all the cutscenes that we would have had with Juno already. But from now on, obviously, I'll make sure that we see those as we're going, making our way to putting in the power cell. Okay. Come on. Come on, Desmond. Get swinging. Yeah, this isn't half creepy. God. Let's make our way up. So it doesn't actually, it never actually shows what part of Manhattan you're in.
Jesus.
Look on the bright side. No security to worry about.
And on the not so bright side, the slightest misstep means you're effectively paced.
Shut up, Sean.
Yeah, shut up, Sean. No, don't tell Sean to shut up. I'm joking, Sean. I love you. Okay. Yeah, I don't know whereabouts in Manhattan this is. This could just be, you know, it says to be set in Manhattan, but it's like a completely fabricated thing. You know, completely just made up place. But it would be Manhattan, because that's just the place where all the skyscrapers are, of course. Alright. Could we make that? Ooh, that's not for me, thanks.
Almost there, Desmond. Once you reach the top of the lit-up crane, you should be high enough to make the jump.
Should?
It'll be fine, don't worry.
Well, you might want to worry a little. I'm pretty sure she was high when she was running the numbers.
Sean!
A joke. It was a joke. Or was it?
Questions are beginning to be drawn. Okie doke. It's all bloody William's idea to have us jump in for the top of a skyscraper anyway. But
Jump when you're ready, but wait for my signal to open the chute. Timing's really important here. Too soon or too late, and you'll miss the building.
Alonzi.
Now, open your chute.
Alright, cool beans. Heading for the roof.
wasn't so bad.
So, you must be Desmond. Not exactly what I expected. But I guess your kind doesn't have many options these days.
Who are you?
Ask your father. Now give me that.
I don't think so.
Look. I'm not supposed to kill you. But the boss man didn't say anything about fucking you up. So you got to the counter.
So who the hell is Daniel Cross?
Believe it or not, he used to be an assassin. The assassin, the way I've heard it told, but it turned out he was a sleeper agent for Abstergo, programmed to infiltrate and destroy the organization.
How did he know you were there? We could be compromised.
They must have caught me snooping inside their network and sent Cross to see what we were after. If they were aware of our current location, we'd know. Though, I will say this. Doesn't bode very well for future expeditions.
I've set up some cameras topside. If anyone shows up, we'll see it.
I'd suggest you go see about finding a socket for that power source. Or we can return to Connor if you prefer. All the artifacts in the world won't mean a thing without the key.
Alright, there we go. So we're done with that. Now, like Sean said, first thing we're going to do is place the socket, which we'll have to do them all eventually. You can either do it as you get them, or obviously as at the very end of the game. But we'll do them as we get them. Without those little cutscenes, it should be a pretty quick process. Then we'll do the usual spiel of talking to everybody and...
Wonder what's inside.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, so I'm talking to people and checking through our emails and stuff. Okay. Let's put down. We've only got a couple of minutes left, so I don't know if we're going to be able to get it all done, but let's start with Becky.
I know everyone thinks I'm being silly, but I can't shake the feeling we're being watched.
We are being watched. By Juno. Or some version of her.
Do you think it's a recording? Or is she a ghost? Or something else? Is she talking to us the way Minerva talked to Ezio?
No clue. I mean, who knows what else they were working on down here? There's still so many rooms we don't have access to.
But do you think she's like literally down here, waiting somewhere, still alive?
Still alive? That's mental. That means she'd be at least 75, 80,000 years old? Well, powerful, yeah, but not that powerful.
They came down here looking for a way to survive. Maybe they found one. Was it weird seeing Cross?
What do you mean?
It's different for you. You don't know about what happened, I guess. For a long time, he was important to us. He was a different person.
Sean said he was a sleeper agent. Like Lucy.
It was different. She made a choice, but Cross, if you read the files, Abstergo just... They did terrible things to him.
Rebecca?
You're lucky. We all are. We have people who care about us, who look out for us. He was all alone, and the people he thought he could trust, they used him.
Did you know him?
No, but I knew Hannah.
Who's that?
She tried to help him. She trusted him. But there was a raid about a year ago. She stayed behind so the others could escape. Tried to reason with him, to see if she could fix things.
Well, what happened?
What do you think happened? He killed her. That's what he does. That's all he knows how to do. Sometimes it seems like that's all any of us know how to do.
Rebecca.
I just want to be alone right now.
Okay.
I just want to be alone right now.
Alright. I'm going. Okay, so let's have a look at our new messages. So, just pause and read if you're interested. You should not meddle in affairs that you do not concern you. That's funny. Alright. So we just got William and Sean.
Son, I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. You have to understand, I've never been very good at this. Never mind that we live rather extraordinary lives.
Yeah, I kinda liked my ordinary one.
You can't escape who you are, Desmond.
So I've noticed.
Look, it's silly for us to go back and forth like this. I admit, I did a shitty job raising you. I apologize, I'm sorry. But it's important you understand it didn't come from a bad place. You're my son. I love you. I guess I was so busy trying to make sure nothing bad happened, I didn't consider the consequences. Truce.
I can't believe it's taken me so long to ask, but... how's Mom? She's not...
No. Your mother is fine. We decided it was safer if we split up for this job.
Always assuming the worst.
For good reason.
Can I at least say hi to her?
I'm sorry, it's too risky. Maybe when we're done.
Right. When we're done.
Is that it?
Have we ever tried to make peace with the Templars?
Throughout our history, there have been moments. Several, in fact. But... it's impossible. There are existential differences, insurmountable. If there were to be unity, it wouldn't be a truce so much as a submission.
But knowing what's about to happen, wouldn't it make sense to try and talk to Vidic? Come to an arrangement, even if it's only temporary?
We'd all be so busy watching our backs, nothing would get accomplished. Imagine that. We're more productive at war.
Well, have we ever tried sending in someone? Doing to them what they did to us with Lucy? Or Cross?
We have, and it's never worked. We've sent people who were either too weak and found themselves turned, or too strong and were unable to carry out the charade.
I just feel like we all want the same thing.
We use the same words, but that's all they are, words. In the end, it all comes down to freedom. We seek it, they detest it. And so there's never an end to the fight. Not until one side is completely gone.
Is that even possible?
Probably not. Our two groups have existed in one form or another since, well, since forever. But things can be better than they are. And that's something.
Okay.
Did you look for me, Dad?
Bloody hell.
When I was gone?
Every day.
Come on.
I mean it. Every night I'd look, searching for your name or variations of it, hoping you'd slip up. Abstergo only found you first because they had better access. A few more days and it would have been me.
Well, I'm here now.
And I'm glad.
Do you think Lucy regretted what she was doing?
I used to think I knew her well, but clearly that wasn't the case. So I really can't give you an honest answer.
She seemed so sincere, though. Like she really wanted to make a difference.
Yes, well, when I first met him, I thought the same thing about Cross.
It just keeps happening over and over again.
What does?
Everything.
Don't get weird on me, Desmond.
No, it's fine. I'm fine. Don't worry.
All right, then. You should think about getting back in the Animus. We've got to find that key. We should probably get back to Connor. Come on, son. We got work to do.
Okay, so we're done with William, taking up about half our time. We still do have to talk to Sean, but I'm afraid that we are getting a little bit too long with the episode, so I promise that'll be the first thing that we do in the next episode. We'll get our interactive conversations done with Sean, and we'll get back into the Animus and start up Sequence 6. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and also be sure to share the video. And I'll see you guys in episode 15. Bye, guys.